All right, we're at a new construction area. There's a lot to be said about this place, and there are 4 builders here. What I'm going to show you is it's a place called Belair Village in Sherman, Texas. This is one of the builders. There are 4 model homes and 3 builders. Basically, they have reduced their prices, as you can see, and History Maker actually has a very interesting deal. They're doing 4.99% financing on FHA and VA loans if you close before Halloween. And that's on homes that are available. So there's 2, 4, 5 homes that you can close on, but they're all in the mid 400s. So depends on where you want to live. But if you're coming from out of state and you need a place right away, and that money right there is affordable to you, then it makes sense to go with new construction. So today we are here to show you what that's like. I have another builder here. We're going to walk through the model first. This one is basically lesser priced homes, but this is more of a quality builder than I think History Maker is. History Maker is more of a budget builder, even though the prices are higher. And then these are lower prices, but the quality is higher. But I want you to tell me what you think. That's why I'm doing this video. I'm Brian, and you're watching Road and Tracked. So today I'm in my Toyota Tundra Capstone, and I want to show you, with all this construction going on, what's going on here in Texas. I am a licensed real estate agent, so if any of these properties entice you or you want to know more information, you just let me know. And I will give you a vehicle review later this week. So they're building a school, an elementary school, and then this part of this master plan community is going to have commercial and apartments and a massive lagoon. I think it's going to all be built way over there, and then they're going to build more phase 2 that way. This is phase 1. Prices have gone crazy in the last 2 years, but the way it is now, so rates are going up. Like today's the 27th, I think it's a Wednesday, and rates just keep going up. But builders, like these are the model homes, these builders can actually offer you whatever rate they want. So Chesmar doesn't. We're going to go in this one first. They don't offer any special rate, but they are offering like 20 grand or so off, and then they're using that to buy down your rate. That builder right there we're talking to next is 4.99% for FHA and VA, and then I think it's 5.49 for everyone else. They're not buying your rate down. They actually have a specific tranche of loans that they've bought that they can still issue at that rate, and they're going to use it on the ones that they need to close on right away, which are the built ones that haven't sold. And then over there we have Highland Homes, and they're offering even more incentives. So right now in Texas, you would struggle to find a bad deal, but basically it's going to cost you more money regardless. But if you're coming from out of state, it doesn't matter, right? All I can tell you is that a new building, new construction, they can offer you whatever they want because builders have huge margins, and they can even get you better rates because they have their own lenders. Whereas resale, you're going to have to compete with a seller who's probably not going to be anxious to sell below list, let alone offer any kind of deal to sweeten you, the new buyer, from having to put down a ton of money just to get into property these days. So your payment's going to be higher, your down's going to be higher, everything's going to be higher than the previous owner's mind, but the owner doesn't care. The owner just wants to sell. But when you're looking at this new construction, they build homes for a living. They have to build homes to make money, and so they have done the math and they know exactly what they need to do. So let's walk into this one. This floor plan, by the way, is 2,001 square feet. So tell me if you can find the 1 square foot. Hello, it's just me. Thanks. So it's actually just, it looks like a 1-story shotgun with a 2nd floor. It's kind of cool. Optional fireplace. Very bright in here. Let's go, there we go, zoom out. Decent kitchen. Smells like a new home, because it is. Laundry room off the hallway, electric. We have a bathroom. Yep. So things like this right here, we'll talk about in a second. There's a bedroom. Just a token bedroom kind of thing. 2,001 square feet, and you might go, well, I don't see it all, but yeah, it's 2,000 feet. It feels like it. It's a 40-foot lot. And then this is the backyard. So this pillar here is pretty much where the standard concrete would be. So the builder offers the option to extend the patio out. So you gotta make sure when you go into these model homes, you know what you're actually getting versus what is gonna cost you extra. So this is about the size of your backyard. People go, oh, that's a tiny yard. But there are two things to this yard, okay? Number one, all the landscaping from the heat and then the freeze, all this stuff might have to be replaced every 6 or 12 months because it dies off. How much of that do you want to replace? How much do you want to spend on your backyard? Number two, we had like 100 days of 100-degree summers. You're not going to be outside. So why would you not want to use all of your yard? When you have this size yard, you could do it, but when you have like 300 times that size, you're not going to use it all. This lot is actually a 50-foot lot, and this is a house for a 40-foot lot. It's a model. So this fence would be in probably like another 5 feet. So you wouldn't necessarily have this much of a side yard on what they have currently built. And then, of course, like you look up and you go, oh, there's a second story. Well, we'll talk about that. Let's go inside. All right, main floor plan. Then we go this way into the master, which is, you know, higher ceilings and all that. Then you have your bathroom, master bath. So when you see stuff like this, right, it's above mount sink. So it's not really the most expensive install. And then you see gaps like that. So there's like stuff that builders that are at this price range don't do, and that's because it's basically still new and still installed, but it's not expensive to do, if that makes any sense. But you could see like you're not necessarily at the budget builder level here. And let me just go up to one level. This is very roomy in here. Obviously that would be a 2-car garage. It's just an office. Okay, up here, interestingly, it's just 1 bedroom, which is odd to have all that. Oh, and a bathroom. So it's basically like, I don't know, you could, yeah, it is very split from the rest of the house. Now, if you're wondering, where in the earth is that extra square foot? It's right over here. Ready? Bam. I don't know, but it's right there. That's got to be it. Yep, pretty much. Yep. Cool. Thank you. Yep, thank you. Okay. So, now we're going to continue on to the next model home. And if you're interested in any of these, let me know, because in Texas, the builder will tell you, some builders will tell you, you do not need a real estate agent, but that's to their benefit. If you do use a real estate agent, the builder has to pay the agent 3%. That's what they offer. So it doesn't come out of your pocket. And you could negotiate 3% off without using an agent. Not that you can negotiate it, but just because you're not using an agent doesn't mean they can give you a discount. Hello, it's just me. Thanks. Okay. I'm probably terrible at walking through homes with cameras, but I should stick to cars maybe. Lovely view. So this builder is History Maker. These are the ones that can do 4.99% for FHA and VA. And that's not with a buy down. So in addition to that, the rates are, yeah, here we go. Here's an example. So that's with mortgage insurance, P&I, taxes. So you're pretty much around an average rent price, really. And this is where I'm saying, like, if you're coming from out of state, you don't even have to rent. You could literally, FHA is 3% down. I don't even know what that basically said there. Hold on a second. Let's figure out what it said. FHA, 7% FHA forward. Yeah, there is no, yeah, so they're basically purchased $350, which, yeah, I don't think they have a house here for $350, but this kind of gives you a rough idea of what to expect. Is that it makes sense to do a purchase over rent if rates, so here it is again, right? It's how they get the cost down. Massive master closet. Okay. So let's go to another builder. Did I go that way? Sorry, I don't think I went this way. Boom. Dual vanity, because there's 2 bedrooms. Okay. Front room. Oh, another bathroom. Okay. And closet. So this is the bedroom. I would make it an office, obviously. And a 2-car garage. Thank you. Okay, so this was the 4.99% FHA VA financing. That one was no finance deal, but they do have a lender, and they do throw, like, the model that you saw was 17 grand in upgrades, but they will throw like almost 30 grand to sweeten the deal, in addition to taking the prices off. So they have some models here that I'm going to walk through. One of them is sold. I think I'm going to walk through that one. And then Highland. So these builders are all over Texas. This is a bigger builder. Not as much of a budget builder, but you will see sort of budget items. They're doing the roofing. Let me go through. Hopefully their office is open. These homes are bigger lots. Oh, it's locked. Yeah, so they're not going to be open today. Oh well. It won't matter because I'm going to do a separate video on Highland anyway, because they have 2 models here and they're doing more of the homes. So, yep. All right, so we're going to go over to look at some of the homes that are built. Oh, cool. 1 second. Okay, so I am at the Highland House, and we can go in. It's open now. So these, I think, are the biggest homes available here. Because there's a lot.
Really good new incentives too, Brian.
Oh yeah, we'll get there. extra 4 feet. Yeah. So there's different appliance packages with this builder, and you can see it's just a different layout, different quality from the other two builders, which are more, I would say, budget builders, which you need. But then you start seeing this, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah. You get away from like the builder grade stuff, and you get more into like appointments. I wouldn't say luxury appointments, but you get closer to items that are obviously undermount sinks, Cosentino countertops, that kind of stuff. And then I'm sure there's options like this tile all the way to the ceiling and stuff like that, but that's like the modern trendy stuff. And as far as the floor plan, that's up to you. But it all depends on what's currently built versus what you want. And go upstairs. This is much harder to shoot than a car. Yep. Okay. Vanity. Yep. Another bedroom, so that's 2. With the Jack and Jill. Very weird space here. Hang into the ceiling. Flex. And you're like, oh, what's behind that little closet that goes all the way down? No. They call it a theater. I'm gonna call it a den. It's still not bad. And then another bedroom. It seems like they made bedrooms kind of small to like get the count up. It doesn't feel too tight or small, but this is one of the homes. Then they have another model. We're gonna go check that out soon. Okay. So that was that. I don't even know the name of these floor plans. Okay. So it's kind of like a reverse floor plan, but a little bit, well, I guess you tell me what you think. I kind of like this layout better. And even though some people would be having the front door line up with the back door like this, it would be bad feng shui, but kitchen's cool. I think dining rooms are pointless. There's the master. Higher ceilings. I'm working on my camera rotation. Oh, hey. The 80s called. Yeah. Yeah. So you can see every builder has their own little touch, not just on the design, but what people think they need for closet space and the size of the kitchen. And those are some big stairs. Okay, weird. This is not a bedroom because there's no closet, which is weird. I'm sure there's an option, something here. And there's a bath powder room there. Huh, weird. This space seems like a big waste. So down, master down. Then we go this way. There's a laundry room in the entry. That would be where the garage is. Laundry room. So if you're interested in knowing what the incentives are, click the link in the description below or give me a call. My number is 469-693-1023. And I'll get to the latest info. These people are, obviously they're always pleasant to work with. It's their job. But I think we're at a certain point of rates keep going up and builders keep adjusting prices, and there will be a certain point where builders have to stop lowering prices and they have to stop offering better rates. There we go. All right. So what I'm going to do now is end the video here. This was Belair in Sherman, Texas. So that was 2 of 3 builders. I think they're building like 500 homes here. And I'll do a second video where I go through the homes that are currently built. Maybe. Stay tuned.